Last year, the amount of unused vacation in the U.S. was at the highest level in the last 4 decades. You've earned that time off. You might as well use it.
In this Travel Tuesday, a part of the world that could give you all kinds of unforgettable experiences, the Western Mediterranean.
So let's turn to the experts from the vacation store and the cruise company, Diane McVicker and Kim Winberg. Good
Hi,
to see you.
nice to have you here.
The Western Mediterranean, huh? So I'm interested in this. So what are we talking about? What countries are we visiting? I mean, what is there?
Well,
Morocco?
you know, when you're talking about the Western Mediterranean, you've got the western coast of Italy. So most people are familiar with this area because you've got Rome, Venice, Capri, Naples, just really beautiful areas, Florence.
So do you get over to the Spain side? Do they go that far?
Yes, and then you get over there into that area. You know, the entire ring with Spain and Portugal is considered the Western Mediterranean as well. So, you know, this is kind of nice for visiting Barcelona. Everybody's familiar with Barcelona, Valencia, you know.
Wow, look at that. Where's that at?
Wow.
Okay,
That's,
you know.
that's Spain right there.
Probably is. I can't see that well, so, you know, I don't know what.
Listen, you're going to see several images that take your breath away. So if they look this nice.
That's actually Nice.
On TV, imagine what that's like in person. So what are the different ways to enjoy a vacation to the Western Mediterranean?
Well, there's several. You know, most people are familiar with the cruising, you know, and that is a wonderful way to be able to get a lot of the different areas of the Med in. There's also, you know, your custom vacations. You know, if somebody wants to go inland a little bit further, that's probably a better way to do that because, like, some of these cities, like Paris, for instance, are inland. Seville is inland, and, you know, these are just places you can't get to for more than half a day.
Wow, look at the motherland, Sicily right there.
The motherland.
Look at that. Look how blue that water is.
Isn't that beautiful?
It is gorgeous.
Yeah.
When's the best time to hit these areas in the Western Mediterranean?
Well, of course, everybody thinks about going in the summer, but if you can go either in May or June or September, October, you're going to miss a lot of the crowds. The prices are a little bit less, and even if you go, you can go to places like Morocco, or Sicily. Those are warm enough that you could even go like in April or May and still have some really nice, comfortable weather for you.
Kim, this sounds expensive. You know, that's what a lot of people are thinking now. Any way to make it more affordable?
Yes, we'll work with you. We can custom make some for anybody who wants to go. Whether you want to go just to some place like, let's say you want to go to Barcelona, we can set you up in either an apartment or a villa where you can just kind of soak up the local flair. That's not very expensive. You can do that. And can also
booking in advance, right, Kim?
Yes, if you book early, you're going to get a better deal, and also just kind of avoiding those real heavy crowds, because even Europe is on vacation in the summer.
Yeah.
So
why would you want to leave?
They're all leaving.
I wouldn't. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't want to leave if I lived in those areas. These pictures are.
Isn't that gorgeous?
It looks like a painting. I mean, that to
look
me
at that.
looks like
That
a
does
painting.
look like a painting.
So Diane, what kinds of deals, specific deals, do you have for us? And I know there's a sale starting today, running for a few weeks. So what do our viewers need to know about it?
Well, you know, we have 2 river cruises that are available right now where there are a couple $1,000s off. They truly are. They're starting at $29.95. But typically that river cruise is starting at $4,000. So this is one for October 27th on the Danube. So that's going to be an amazing trip itself. And people who know or are investigating river cruises, they know that's a really good value. So that's something that somebody should really jump on. Of course, we have the Viewer's Vacation with Mike that
oh, yes?
we
Tell us about that. Here's
Punta
some
Cana,
information.
the Dominican Republic, you know, and this is going to be a lot of fun because, of course, we have Mike going, and we were just talking about his Speedo.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen, and nor do you want to see that.
That's going to make the phones start ringing immediately.
Right. Or we'll lose a lot of viewers, one of the two.
That one's starting at $8.99.
This is an extremely affordable getaway.
Yes, it is. It's starting at $8.99.
nights.
So,
and it's all inclusive. So
Absolutely.
if you're having a soda, that's included. If you're having a cocktail, that's included. If you're having a fine meal at one of the several restaurants at the resort, all included.
And you're looking at the pricing right here, so it's $1,500 per person.
Yeah, that's with the air.
Well, that's with air. Now, if you have have airline points that you want to
Yes.
use or whatever, the resort only is
$8.99. A lot of people have their own miles and ways of getting there, so that's a really great value. It's a 5-star, beautiful luxury resort at the Rio Punta Cana. It really is absolutely outstanding.
And they've used their connections to make sure that you, as our viewers, all of your rooms overlook the ocean.
Yes.
It's going to be a fine experience just because of those relationships. I think it's special. That's the value story too, why you can get it at that price point compared to spending who knows what on your own.
And my swim
but
trunks
people
will,
better start calling though, because you know we have already had somebody in. Just what were you saying?
I was going to say my swim trunks are going to go past my knees, just so you know. The vacation sale is today through March 3rd. Just give them a call, 339-6800, or just log in online, thecruisecompany.com.
Call in, come in and
I
see
love
us.
it. 107th and Q if you'd rather visit in person. Hi, Kim. Thanks for being here. Diane, it's great to have you as well.
Mediterranean
thank
vacation
you.
looks
It all-
fantastic.
Yes.
Fabulous. Well, Kayla took us on a tour earlier of that weather area at the museum. Next, see what else kids are excited about with Once Upon a Farm.
Matt Whipke's back. Your chance to hear his new music before you can even buy it. That's at 9:44.